She's back.
Yeah.
Sorry, so sorry.
I know.
No. We're asking her again because she gave us such good expertise on the dating topic, the dating podcast we did. So today we're gonna talk about online dating because people think it's way different, and it is. I feel like, okay, what's one major difference? I mean, not that I think you're on, like, I don't think you've done online dating, but what do you think is like one of the major differences there would be, like real life and like online?
I mean, okay, first of all, when you're online,
Catfish.
There's catfish.
There's
but
catfish.
There's also like you can like choose how to text, almost like like you take your time. When you're in person, you get nervous and you like don't know how to say, like you can't think about things, I guess.
Right.
And so like sometimes the flow is really awkward when you're like first meeting them.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just be careful because people like there's a lot of scams going on, or there's a lot of like honestly online dating has become like almost hookup culture type of
Right,
thing.
it is. Yeah.
So like
I was gonna just say, okay, so we're gonna talk about all the bad things about online dating, and then we're gonna talk about the good things and tips for how you can create your online dating profile and get matched today. Okay. I literally does, right? That's pretty good. Anybody wants to sponsor me? Like, I'd love to do some ads. You know, that's so perfect. That's like my audition tape. Okay, the first one is that, like, how many do you think, like, women, like 20% of women, they lied about something? What do you think women lie about?
oh, women probably lie about their hobbies, I feel like, or they lie about
to make them sound more
yeah,
interesting.
like sometimes like I've seen.
I love hiking, but then literally just walk like from the living room.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of girls be like, "Oh my god, I love video games. I
Right.
love what's it, horror movies?
Right.
Love, like cars," and then like they don't know anything, like they don't know the difference between
Right.
the same. But like
Guys, but you don't lie about it,
don't
right.
lie about it, right? I've seen that, but then I've also seen like I don't know, like they're very
Like online dating profiles. You see a woman picture.
okay. Women, okay. Here's the thing. There's filters now.
Right.
And there is like time differences. Like you don't know how a person has looked like 5 years ago to
Right.
now.
Yeah.
And then like I don't think makeup is at all like catfish.
Right.
But I do think that certain women definitely alter things to make themselves look like something. Because I've seen so many catfish like videos
Right.
of like a girl that looks like some kind of like supermodel or just in general average girl, but then
Right.
she turns out to be something completely different. Not in any way like bad, but like you lied about your identity type
Right,
of
and the thing is, you're gonna go on a date with them
Yeah,
someday,
eventually.
so they are gonna see you. But yeah, they do lie about being younger and being thinner. So
Oh, yeah.
they'll just post a photo that was
Yeah,
taken when they
that,
were
like-
younger or thinner.
And usually it's just like they want the love or like they want
And
comfort.
it is exactly. It is like a societal thing. Like we did force them to like pretend like they're younger and thinner or whatever. What do you think? 40% of men lie about what?
Height.
Okay. What else?
100%. Height. They lie about how down to earth they are. Can I get that?
They're all egotistical.
I just say height, and then what they're actually wanting from the app.
Okay. They lie about their jobs.
Oh.
They lie about their. I know. For
okay.
for us, like the young people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like university. It's not
right.
like
Yeah. Like university. Yeah. Like like they lie about their height, and we lie about like, I guess like hobbies and stuff. And like as you get older, younger and thinner, because females are at sort of their like peak when they're like 20, which is also wrong to think because we're all beautiful at whatever age we're at. But that's sort of like the notion is like, yeah, we're the prettiest when we're like whatever. So you gotta like make yourself younger and like thinner. And men, you have to like make yourself look more successful. Which sucks because it's like all the truth is gonna come out. Like that relationship isn't gonna like not people are gonna forgive you and be like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Or even if they like say like, okay, it's fine, they're not gonna actually fall in love with you or whoever you pretend to be, you know?
Exactly. It's always gonna go back bad. And we were saying like, oh, it's like hookup culture or whatever. But weirdly, how many percent of women use online dating websites for hookup?
Yeah.
Like first online dating, like how many?
Like percentage wise?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go with like 60 to 70.
I knew it. I knew you would think. No, it's actually only 33.
Oh.
Only 33 women. And how many female Tinder users say they're looking for a match, not just a hookup?
Okay, I'm gonna go with 40%.
It's actually 60. See?
Oh,
We think online dating is like so bad. Like it is bad to a certain extent. Like there's catfish. There's like, you know, they're gonna lie about stuff. There is, and you can't learn like know what kind of person they are, all that stuff. But there are good things. Like how many Americans use online dating? Do you think?
Oh, I think definitely now with COVID, probably like 80%.
40%.
Oh.
Only 40. I know, weird, right? Because we just have so many like stigmas around it, like, oh, online dating is just gonna make me look so desperate. Like, but then the thing is, if somebody like sees you on that app, it's like they're also on that app.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, why did you find me?
There's a lot of weird instances when I've seen like, somebody from like my old high school or somebody from
Right.
like some people that I used to know, like they're
Right.
like matching, and I'm like, no, so why no?
Yeah.
So it's like weird. I don't know. Can you imagine like your family member, someone seeing your like
Right.
profile and stuff?
Right, so there is that, but it's like, I feel like it shouldn't be a stigma because in the end, it sort of is a meeting place, like the same as the bar. Like, literally, it is the same thing, just in a more, and you have to be safe. Like, I'm not saying 15-year-old like girls
okay.
should go out and be like,
To be fair, 13-year-olds shouldn't even be on anything.
it shouldn't even
like,
be on,
yeah.
like, literally Snapchat. Like, no, I got mine when I was like freaking 16. Like, it's like, that's another topic, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, when you are on it, it is safer if you're not, again, I don't want to use the word desperate, if you're not like,
Okay,
I
I'll
need
say
to
this.
find somebody. or,
Yeah,
like,
I'll say
I
this.
need-
Even if you do use like the app, like for a joke, I actually make it.
Yeah.
It was a very weird experience.
Right,
But
okay.
I never met any of them in person because I just didn't feel comfortable.
Right.
But even if I did, like I was thinking, I talked to this one guy for a long time. I was like, okay, I'll meet them in person,
Right.
maybe. But I made sure it was like a public place. I made sure my location was sent to like my friend, my
And I know
Brother
it
would
sounds
find-
bad or whatever, like, oh, like, why do I have to be like, have so many trust
Oh,
issues?
okay.
Like,
I mean, to
that's
be
just
fair,
safety, man.
Yeah, that's just society.
Like,
Like, I always go with better safe than sorry because there's so many times where you could be like so close to being in a really bad situation.
Yeah.
So instead of playing it safe or like being like, oh, I don't want to make you feel bad. Just no, make him feel
Right.
bad. Make sure if he feels bad because you're trying to protect yourself, he's not in it.
Yeah,
So
like,
the
it's
red
like, you
flags.
should be, like, you should be independent enough for you to make your own, like, decisions or whatever, not, like, dependent on what kind of guy he is, but what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
Oh, that was deep. How many percentage, because we think, like, online dating, that's like nothing, it's all hookup culture, like, sucks. How many percentage of current, like, committed relationships begin online?
I'm gonna go with 40.
20%. I mean, that's still
Okay,
good.
I was thinking of 20, but I was like, my guess.
Yeah,
were,
like, oh, online dating is amazing. No, it's like 20%, but like, how many marriages do you think happened in 2015 that were, like, they met on dating websites?
in 2015, I want to
Yeah.
go with like 30.
7. Only 7, but that's still a crazy amount.
I mean, I guess yeah, but like, no, I mean it depends. Like 2015. I mean, yeah.
You know, like, if you imagine, like, how much of the world that is.
That
like,
is a
40%
good
of
amount,
Americans, that's like 40 million people using, like, dating websites. Or
40 billion.
40 million.
There you go.
Okay, we don't even have 40 billion
I
people
know.
in the world.
I heard 40
Jesus,
billion.
Serena, I know at least that much, okay?
I mean, just playing it safe. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, and then now we're gonna start. We talked about amazing the goods of online dating, the bads of online dating. Do it, be safe. Now there's tips. Okay, I'm thinking of creating. I'm actually not, but if I am, right, hypothetically,
Yeah.
what you created like your online? Not that you have like statistics or whatever. Like, this is how it works. This is when I got the most hits. But what is like one tip you would say if you're creating an online dating profile or whatever? What do you do? Like, first impressions.
Okay, I mean, don't try to be not superficial, but don't like be yourself. Honestly, just put yourself like
I know
photo
that's
fun.
cliche. How do you
It's okay. It's cliche. I mean, like, don't have like just like okay. Let's say you're more like sweatpants type of person, or let's
Right.
say you're like chill, but then you to be like impress people, you're putting on like dresses, high heels,
dresses,
like
yeah, yeah,
all that
yeah.
stuff. Don't put that on because they're gonna expect that, and then already you have a horrible foundation of if you want an actual like relationship.
Yeah.
If you want to hook up,
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
it's very easy to hook
Go all
up
out.
online dating. Like it's
It
kind
is.
of in the amount of times I've been just asked to like, hey, you want to meet up? You want to hook up?
Right,
you want to do this
right.
and that? It's crazy, but
Yeah.
just
Just create an Instagram profile and you'll get a lot of them.
yeah. But just show who you actually are in the sense of like every part of you, even like not the bad, like don't show like a double.
Yeah,
chin
and I
or
would say
like
don't
that.
show too much either.
Yeah.
Sometimes people go too much in like their bio. They'll be like, "This is my life story." It's like
Yeah, no.
keep some
Oh.
space for like interest, so that other people want
Funny-
like they want to ask you questions.
Funny bios. I sometimes just go through just to read the bios, and I actually laugh at them.
Yeah.
And I'm interested because like there's some that are cliche, or like there's some that are just really.
That's
like,
actually one of the biggest one. It's like avoid cliches.
Yeah.
Like there was one that was like, I can beat anybody at like Connect. Like Connect
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
And it's like, oh great, like, you know, like now like so many guys message are like, okay, let's see, like can you be like any kind of challenge, any kind of like funny quote or whatever. Like that's great. Don't go with like love traveling, want to travel the
Oh
world.
my god.
Love meditation. Like, you know, don't do stuff that like
Yeah.
doesn't actually interest you. If you want to travel the world, yeah. But be like, I can't wait to go to like Greece because of this reason, or like something that is sentimental.
Yeah, or don't say like I'm just trying to find the love of my life. Like let's be honest here, the chances of finding the love of your life online.
A dating app.
It's like it's slim. It's not
7%.
It's if you were in 2015. If you were in 2015, so
In 2015, 7%, buddy. Okay, I have actual tips that have been researched, so I'm gonna read those because we are in no way experts on this. But it's write down what you're genuinely interested in, like what anybody like finds attractive. Like you can tell when there's like genuine like you're writing things that actually interest you instead of you're just writing it because like I'm interested in cars. Like no, like you write like I feel like you know when you mention like posts or whatever, and then it's like if you get this, you get this. That's the kind of depth you should have of like that topic. Like if I'm writing about I feel like make a joke about like V8 agent or something.
Yeah.
Like you can tell when the person knows it, or like if I really love like Squid Games or whatever, like I put like the circle, the triangle, right? I put that, and only people who knew that would understand. It's like that's the kind of depth you should have, where you're like, okay, like if that person read that, like you know they get that inside joke.
Find
like,
find someone with a comment first.
Don't look at them. They're pretty. They're not pretty. Because
that's
they become more attractive
if you're attracted by the personality. Like even if they're like let's say completely off your ideal type, but they have an amazing personality, you're gonna find.
Totally, because you didn't want a brown guy, and
I
that's
didn't.
insane.
I didn't. And,
right,
yeah,
like
he was completely off my like type like at all, and then I still ended up like I made my type him basically.
Exactly, and now you find it attractive. Like it works. Okay, and then when you're posting like a photo or whatever, one should be face photo. Without a filter, please don't put that heart Snapchat filter on there. Jesus, that thing is over. The next one is full like body photo. And that's not like, oh, like so they can judge me by my body. It's just, it just.
Not even that. Okay.
It shows your fashion sense. It shows the way you're standing, your body language. Like there's so many things that you can tell by looking at one like body photo, and it just shows confidence. If you're posting only like up, it's like what are you writing? You know, not that like if you're not comfortable, like don't do it. It's just like that's what people prefer. Those are the profiles that get the most hits. And then without a filter, one needs to be body photo, and the last one needs to show something you're interested in. Please don't post group photos. Literally, like people hate it when you have to like guess which one. Which one is it? Like
okay. I'll say this in defense.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I don't take singular photos. I only take photos with friends, and mainly because they force me to.
Right, but then one needs to be a face photo so you can.
I know. That's why I had made like all of them were just like with like you guys or like friends and stuff, and then one was like me. So like, oh okay, they kind of know.
That's
but,
her.
I don't have enough photos of myself because I don't take photos of myself. So how do you do that? Right?
I have like 4,000 photos. But okay, there is a myth that if you post like a photo with like two less attractive friends, it'll make you look better. It'll make you look more gorgeous. But it's like, firstly, don't do that to your friends. Don't choose which one of your friends is like the least attractive. But like, I think you get this photo because she looks bad. Literally, just it's about making you like you're the spotlight. You're the main person. It's like a university application. Just be honest. Okay, so, just a little tip. Yeah, and then conversational opening, like just add something that is funny to you, a question or a challenge.
Oh, or I would say, actually, if you're a girl and you message the guy first, like online dating part, they're like taken aback because usually they're like, I think I did that once because I was just bored. I was like, okay, let's see, I matched this person. Like, hey, what you doing? And they were like, huh? You message back? I'm like, yeah. And then it was like very like weird. Like they were like, that's not because usually the guy always has to go first.
Okay, but then. Okay, that's a good tip, but I'm like, I hate that. That's a thing.
It is. The thing is, guys
men don't hate it when like apparently when like one wants to know. But I guess we're talking about men and women, and we're talking about boys and girls.
No, I mean,
so immaturity.
They didn't ask for it.
Oh,
they wanted it. They were like, oh shit, you did. Oh, you did that.
Right. Fantastic. Yeah. No. I mean, I guess boys like we are becoming more comfortable with the girl like that because it just takes so much pressure off the guy.
It does. I feel bad for a guy.
Literally, like you can like somebody, like that's why it's so hard to tell. Like, do they like me? Do they not like me? Should I message? Should I not? So, like, I guess for like guys and everybody, just literally, just like if you have feelings, like
I'll say
the worst comes to worst, you just don't see them on there.
Here's the thing. You ask them out, and they say yes, and you're happy, or you ask them out, they say no, you stop
What
wasting
if-
your time,
exactly.
move on, because you will move on eventually, right?
Yeah.
Why like drag it on?
And nobody falls in love with like a person on dating app.
Yeah,
Or,
like you don't fall in love at first like glance.
First
Like,
sight, yeah.
please don't.
Even though like 53% of like Americans don't like love at first
Really?
sight.
Like that's more like attraction.
I think
you
it's
can-
a lot of personality. Like I don't think just through photos you can be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, or like in general, if you meet someone and like you just see them, you don't know their personality, you don't know them.
Yeah.
You just know, oh, they look really pretty,
They
and
look
then you're like,
pretty.
oh, I love them, but you
Yeah,
don't.
so
actually.
yeah, so show them the real you because it just in the end it just avoids disappointment. So online dating, it's low risk because you don't have to go on that app. You can literally like throw your phone away. Like like it's low risk. But there is a safety concern. So be
Yeah.
sure you're of age. You're not going on that app when you just need validation.
Yeah.
And then you're just honest as you would be in real life.
And you know what you want when you're
yeah,
going into it.
Yeah, when you're going into it, like yeah, there's both kinds of people on that
Yeah.
app.
Don't bend your morals for someone else.
Right. Yeah. Like you don't need a relationship. Like it will happen. Online dating is like a great source or whatever to find like the love of your life or like just a relationship. But don't depend too much on it or don't expect too much off it. Yeah, that's pretty much as deep as I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
That's online dating for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.